Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt. I am a travel tech for Dye Paintball. Speaking of Dye, they are a sponsor of this video, so go ahead and check them out, dyepaintball.com, and pick yourself up a blue line DSR just like mine. So we're going to be going over the Hyper6 Reg and the benefits of it. It's absolutely well designed and super easy to access and just easy to take apart as well. I mean, you just need to take out 4 screws and then you pretty much have the whole thing completely apart. So the first part we need to get is we need to remove the grips. And by doing so, we're going to need a 5/64 Allen. Once we have the screws removed, you go ahead and set them aside. And we're just going to go ahead and remove the grips. Once we have the grips removed, we're going to need to take out the retaining screws here, which uses a 3/32 Allen. Once you have those screws removed, the regulator and ASA slides out like so. And to get that cap off, which is the regulator cap, some of them are tight, some of them are just finger tight. If it is too tight, the Allen you're going to be using is a 5/32 Allen. Insert it at the top here and lefty-loosey. There, we pretty much have the entire reg completely apart at this point. The next part we're going to have to remove is the isolator plate. And then you have your adjustment and your reg seat. To get that reg seat out, we're going to use a 1/8 Allen, and we're going to go ahead and go through the bottom and the adjustment screw and screw it all the way in, so turning it right all the way. And it should slide out. We can set the ASA aside. And here we have your adjustment screw and the seat reg. Now say you need to change the seat reg just like any other DM series. If it has an indent around that hole, we're going to need to go ahead and flip it. If you already flipped it, you're going to need to replace that. And it's rather simple. We're just going to go ahead and remove this silver cap here. And inside, we have 2 pieces, the check valve and the check valve spring. They're super small and do not have any spares, so don't lose them. And then you have your seat retainer and the reg seat inside. And to get them out, you just simply go ahead and push from the top down and the reg seat comes out. Go ahead and flip it, push it back into place, and then we're going to insert the check valve cap and the check valve spring. Go ahead and finger tight screw it back together. And there you have it. Easy, simple to go ahead and replace that seat reg if needed. So while we have this part out, if it is leaking and you have your assembly all together and it's leaking straight from the bottom here where your adjustment screw is, not the ASA, it's only going to be one O-ring, and it's going to be the 010 O-ring here. You're going to need to replace that. That's the only O-ring that it could cause it to leak around your adjustment screw, mainly because this adjustment screw is a complete solid brass piece. So we're going to go ahead and put that back together. And now I'm going to go ahead and explain some leaks that could be causing which O-rings it could be. So say I air it up and it starts leaking from around this area and it doesn't feel like it's coming out between the silver and the blue piece here, your regulator cap and the ASA. There's 3 O-rings that you should check. It's going to be this 010 red O-ring. The next O-ring is going to be on the isolator plate. Not on, but in. Is going to be your piston O-ring here inside, which is a 008 urethane 90 O-ring. And the next O-ring is going to be on the piston itself, which is going to be a 014 urethane 70 blue O-ring. So those are the 3 O-rings that you need to check if it's not coming out from around this leak or around the seal between the ASA and the regulator cap. The next O-ring, if it is leaking from the regulator cap and the ASA, is going to go ahead and be this green O-ring, the 012 urethane 70 O-ring. Those are the only O-rings that it could be. I mean, it's super simple. Once it's together, this reg is well built in a manner of it's probably not going to go down. The only thing you really need to do is go ahead and change your reg seat. That's a part that's going to be worn out, but those 3 O-rings, the major ones, which is that blue 014, this 010 red, and the black piston O-ring, the 008 O-ring. So again, that's pretty much a simple breakdown of your Hyper6 reg. It's just absolutely well built, and just comparing it to the Hyper5, which the Hyper5 was in the front foregrip and was so much bigger and so much larger and had the shims. So it's a well-designed little piece. We're just going to go ahead and put everything back together. And there you have it, the complete take apart and rebuild of your Hyper6 reg on the new Dye DSR. Now again, go ahead and check them out. They did sponsor this video, dyepaintball.com. Pick up a blue line yourself. There is a Dye DSR owners group. Go ahead and check them out. I also have my own Facebook. Check that out as well. Links are down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.